Welcome to TTV News, some latest events in TayNinhTV province. The audience, currently the proportions of people participating in health insurance in the province is about 88% of the population. In addition, TayNinhTV province also has over 219,000 people participate in social insurance. However, it just nearly 6,000 people participate in voluntary social insurance. This is also a modest figure compared to the nation average.
In order to increase the rate of people participating in voluntary social insurance and health insurance in the province, the Standing Board of the Provincial Party Committee requested on levels of party committees, party organizations, authorities, the fatherland, the social political organizations continue to propagate the party's guidelines and resolutions, policies and laws of the state and the province on social insurance and health insurance to all our people. This board creates consensus in society and raises awareness of carers, party members and people about the meaning, benefits and responsibilities, humanity in participating in voluntary social insurance, health insurance. The goal in 2023 is that the health insurance coverage rate in the province exceeds 90%.
TayNinhTV Provincial Steering Committee 389 had just issued Plan Number 254 that's on February 6, 2023 on smuggling, commercial frauds, and counterfeit goods in 2023.
Accordingly, the Provincial Market Management Department performs the role of Standing Board of Provincial Steering Committee, RAID to inspect, urge and coordinate with member agencies, provincial functional forces, and steering committees RAID of districts, towns and cities. At the same time, the inspection and handling of violations in trading in smuggled goods, counterfeit goods, banned frauds, and poor quality goods should be strengthened in the field of trade promotion, e-commerce websites, social networking sites, online sales applications, e-commerce trading floors. Provincial Customs Department directs attack units to strengthen strict control over border gate areas, industrial parks, export processing zones, and border gate economic zones in the area of customs operation. Thematic plans to combat key commodities that need attention and implementation, with special emphasis on preventing banned goods, fraudulent goods of origin, illegal transshipment and evasion of defense measures. On the part of the Provincial Tax Department, it is necessary to strengthen inspection of the use, management, storage of invoice and purchase and sale records, and collection of goods originating from border residents of households and individuals doing business in the border area. It helps prevent the using of invoice to legalize smuggled goods. In addition, this unit must check to prevent tax loss. On the part of the provincial border government, it is necessary to pay attention to the strict control of the border. They must promptly detect and destroy the points containing smuggled goods in the border area. In addition, the Provincial Public Security Department directs professional units and police of districts, towns, and cities to develop plans to handle large groups of traders, gathering points for smuggled goods and trade in counterfeit and banned goods. They must make efforts to prevent and promptly arrest smuggling cases on national highways and provincial roads in the province. On 7 and 8 February, the Interdisciplinary Inspection Team on Ensuring Food Safety for Baden Mountain Spring Festival in 2023, chaired by the Department of Health, continued to inspect business households in Baden Mountain National Tourist Area. Accordingly, a number of units were examined such as Business Household Nguyễn Thị Hồng, Business Household Hoàng Đức Lê, specializing in confectionery rice paper shrimp salt, with the same address at Baden Mountain Tourist Area, Ninh Phú Quarter, Ninh Sơn Ward, TayNinhTV City. At the above two units, the inspection team checked the legal documents and they provided on the above documents. Through inspection, a number of items including cakes and candies discovered without labels. The owner of the establishment actively destroyed the above items, samples of rice paper, salt and pepper shrimp, that the two units have been taken to labor tests. These two experiments were asked to continue to maintain sanitary conditions in terms of equipment, tools, and human conditions during the business process. At the same time, the inspection team propagates to business establishments in Baden Mountain National Tourist Area about fully complying with food safety assurance conditions as prescribed on to ensure food safety and hygiene, in which to avoid trading in the following items: banned goods, counterfeit goods, poor quality goods, goods of unknown origin. Furthermore, the business must list the price and selling at the listed price.
The audience on February 9, the trade unions of agriculture and rural development in TayNinhTV province have a conference to summarize the movement of workers, officials, employees, and trade unions activity in 2022.
This unit currently has 14 rural trade unions with over 2,000 members. Last year, the trade unions emulation and commendation work had many positive sides with outstanding emulation movements such as excellent labor, culture, sports, studying and following Ho Chi Minh's ideology, morality and lifestyle in association with the campaign carries civil servants and public employees say no to negatives. Associated with the emulation movement of tenant carriers, public servants, officials and employees emulate the implementation of office culture, performing the task of protecting legitimate rights and interests of union members and employees, visiting 136 cases of difficult circumstances, illness, etc., with a total amount of nearly 158 million Vietnam dong. A revolving fund activities are held monthly, with 59 trade union members participating. More than 23 trade union members have received support capital. The trade union of the agriculture industry has summarized and proposed the Provincial Labour Confederation to consider supporting 212 cases affected by the COVID-19 epidemic. In the activity Workers' Month 2022, the Trade Union of Agriculture and Rural Development completed over the target of 6 out of 6 construction. At the conference, a number of collectives and individuals were rewarded with outstanding achievements in the movement of emulating good labor and building a strong trade union in 2022. According to the Ministry of Education and Training, currently in some localities, the organization of child rearing still has some limitations. There is still a situation of food insecurity. The time to organize meals for children has not been ensured according to regulations, and regulations have not been thoroughly applied to ensure enough staff in the kitchens. In order to well implement the work of nurturing and ensuring the safety of children at preschool educational institutions, the Ministry of Education and Training has just sent a written request to the People's Committees of the provinces and cities. Directly under the central government, directs the Department of Education and Training to guide preschool educational institutions to strengthen measures to ensure food safety according to the guidance of the Ministry of Education and Training. On the child rearing work at the preschool needs to be ensured to comply with the provisions of the preschool education program on the number of meals according to the recommended needs and the allocation of appropriate meals for each age groups, nutritional status, time to organize meals for children according to the schedule of activities, service contracts to provide meals for children at preschool institutions are not allowed. Along with that, solutions to coordinate with families to ensure the conditions for raising and implementing living regime for children should be promoted. Mobilize on resources to improve the quality of meals for children at preschool educational institutions. At the same time, the inspecting, examining, and supervising of the Board of Representatives of children's parents in ensuring meal quality and food safety need to be strengthened. In addition, it is necessary to mobilize on resources to improve the quality of meals for children at preschool educational institutions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from mid-2018 until now, with the permissions of Ministries of Agriculture and Rural Development, international organizations, the Institute of Agriculture, Genetics, in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development of TayNinhTV province, have been researching, testing, and breeding disease-resistant variety of cassava. Initially, some variety have been selected with potentials and resistant of leaf mosaic disease. Recently, the Center for International Tropical Agriculture, CS for short, have a substance test for the second phase of the leaf mosaic-resistant cassava variety in Tân Châu district.
In 2017, when the cassava leaf mosaic disease appeared, the agricultural sector cooperated with international organizations and domestic authorities to research and find varieties resistant to this disease. In the period of 2018-2022, TayNinhTV has implemented projects such as producing cassava from disease-free varieties, integrated management, and prevention of cassava leaf mosaic disease. The project builds a model of sustainable cassava-intensive farming using disease-free varieties. The project of producing disease-free commercial cassava. Up to now, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, TayNinhTV Agricultural Extension Center, continue to coordinate with SEAT, re-evaluate cassava leaf mosaic disease-resistant varieties as being grown for trial in Tân Châu district. Among 536 varieties, there are some potential varieties which are suitable for TayNinhTV soil. The Department of Agriculture continues to coordinate testing for stability in yield, resistant to mosaic disease, or the content of cassava flour for farmers have access to more new varieties. Mr. Bùi Công Ngọc from Tân Trường Hamlet, Tân Hiệp, Camille, Tân Châu district previously cultivated cassava. After the emergence of cassava leaf mosaic disease, there was a program to replicate disease-resistant cassava. He directly collaborated to participate in the event. Currently, he is still coordinating with the Agricultural Extension Center to closely follow the project and has just received disease-resistant varieties for replication on his homeland. If there are varieties resistant to cassava mosaic disease, the amount of fertilizer will be reduced and the starch content will be higher if cultivated correctly. Recently, the Center for International Tropical Agriculture, or SEAT, organized the harvesting and evaluation of disease-resistant cassava that were planted in the area of Suối Dề, Camille, Tân Châu district. From here, 30 to 40% of the varieties that have been bred in the past 4 years. After that, they will be selected to continue planting for the next phase of trial. We will select the most potential varieties to put in the experiment. It is estimated that 30 to 40% of this will be selected in the next stage. Mr. Nguyễn Đình Xuân, Director of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, said that in addition to continuing to test cassava varieties, the agricultural sector also recommends cassava growers to apply advanced technical measures. They should use high-quality varieties, rationally fertilize, and increase the use of organic fertilizers, water-saving irrigation in cultivation. It is necessary to coordinate with research agencies to evaluate, select, and rapidly propagate cassava leaf mosaic resistant varieties for TayNinhTV cassava to develop sustainably.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.